Well, I'm Jody Fry. I'm a professor of management at Texas A&M University, Central Texas, in the great state of Texas. And our work on spiritual leadership started 15 years ago in 1999, and it's been quite a journey. And over those years, we've had an opportunity to travel around the world and, of course, write articles and meet many people who are interested in the practice of spiritual leadership, as well as how does the spiritual leadership model work. And so I guess in this short talk today I'll just give you a brief definition and go through the components, and hopefully you'll have a sense of what is spiritual leadership in action look like, at least from our perspective and our work. I have an elevator pitch that I use for spiritual leadership whenever I'm on an airplane traveling, or anybody asks me, well, you know, what are you into? And I say spiritual leadership. Well, you know, they always ask, well, you know, what is that? And at its heart, spiritual leadership is very much couched in the spiritual and religious traditions, only it's couched at the level from which that is the source of the world's spiritual and religious traditions, which at their heart is about love and service of others. And so, coming from that, spiritual leadership is about hope and faith and a vision of service to key stakeholders through altruistic love, or the values of altruistic love. And the source of spiritual leadership, as in the spiritual and religious traditions, is an inner life or mindful practice, going inward to touch that source of being, source of God, from which one can draw strength. And at the heart of that is a commitment to embark on the spiritual journey, which we believe at its essence, and we've written papers on this. One is a theory of being-centered leadership, is about the journey of transforming or moving beyond what Thomas Keating calls the human condition, so that we can move past our egocentric psychic prisons that we placed ourselves in and move beyond that toward the non-dual or God or being, and at the heart of that is love and service of others. And so central to spiritual leadership is this inner life practice that really starts with that, which means being committed to the spiritual journey, which is not fun particularly. It's a pilgrimage, and requires a conversion experience in a way, where one hits the wall and really understands that of their own resources, they cannot in and of themselves truly be happy or produce the results that are truly meaningful to them, and those results are part of the spiritual leadership model.